Okay, so we are live here at Tiori's World on YouTube. It's Tiori on Twitch, on Kick. Thank you for all your love and support to the channel. I know the setup is a bit tacky. You're like, it's definitely tacky. Okay, we're not gonna judge the scenery today. All right, we're gonna fall in love with it. We're gonna use it for the readings, and we're gonna see how it works. All right. Um, this is a collective reading. It's gonna be quick. I got it early this rising, and it's called Ring Around the Rosies. It's nothing bad, dark, or demonic. But what Spirit is telling me is that a lot of people are gonna be getting sick this fall and this winter, and so it's a message about us protecting our health, our immune system, combating diseases and things like that. That's like the first message for what Spirit originally had me come on here to say. And it has to do with us making sure we're prioritizing our health this year because it's going to be extremely cold, especially in certain areas that aren't used to low numbers in degrees, and it could be lower than you expected this year is what Spirit's showing me. So just be ready for the degrees to go low in numbers and for it to get very cold. One thing I used to always tell people, I still do today, if they ask me for any recommendations, I recommend elderberry syrup. I love elderberry because it's a plant that fights any sort of illnesses. It attacks the um, bacteria that could be trying to come in your body and any sort of flu-like symptoms. It likes to do it before you get sick. So I usually would take it. I need to go pick some up actually. I usually would take it before I get sick. I've been taking that since 2018. I used to work this job where I had to, you know what I'm saying, be warm. And so people recommended they was taking that and they never would get sick because they took it all the time before they got sick. Usually starting in the summertime, leading into the fall, they always would take it. So elderberry syrup is what I recommend. I know that if you already are sick though, and elderberry isn't, I feel like elderberry still works. Just personally, it's my favorite. But I know the only other thing I recommend that I saw work that didn't give the person who I saw take it any negative symptoms was Robitussin. That's some old school stuff. You got you gotta be an old head and know about the Robitussin. You like the Robitussin? Yeah, it's called Robitussin. Excuse me, Robitussin or something like that. And it's a syrup, and so Robitussin helps too. I know people take that, it's done miracles for them when they've already been sick. Like it's already kicked in for real, and they're like, at their death. So Robitussin was always good, I noticed, and elderberry syrup. So those are my recommendations. You're like, yeah, I like the syrups. Okay, I feel like they hit the bloodstream a lot faster than if you take it in a gummy form or like a solid form. You're like, yeah, I feel like it just hits your bloodstream faster. And so those are what I recommend. Spirit's just saying it's a time where it's going to be very cold this year. And some places are going to be experiencing unnatural disasters and things like it's so weird how I'm used to calling it an unnatural disaster. Like, you understand what that means for me? You're like, yeah, you're out of the matrix. I'm out of it. I get it. So I don't see any of the disasters as natural. Okay. I feel like they're controlling the weather. Don't tell them. Spirits show me y'all controlling the weather. Okay. You're done. So we find out some places are going to go through the unnatural disasters. And I remember like when Texas, they weren't ready for it. They went through a ice storm. It was an ice storm. I don't know if this was like 3 years ago, two, four. I don't know. But Texas went through an ice storm a couple years ago, or a few years back, and people who were out there that I know were out there, they weren't ready for it. It was like 3+ years ago, and they were so cold. People were trying to like sleep in their cars because how cold it was on the inside of their homes. Like it was like everything froze. You know what I'm saying? The heater stopped working. All the vents were frozen. Everything was frozen. So they tried to heat themselves up in the car and sleep in their cars with their families outside their houses, and they ended up getting sick in their car. It was like the car wasn't no better. You're like, yeah, I'm telling you. So Texas wasn't ready for that a few years back, and so it's like it reminds me of those things, like where, people aren't ready for weather conditions, even illnesses. For some, I know that "Ring Around the Rosies," the song was sung by children who were playing outside, wishing that they were probably riding on a horse, all right, at the amusement park. No. All right. But what Spirit showed me is the root to the song comes from a black plague, and it's known for making people sick. And it was connected to what people would call fleas. And for those who own animals, I know a lot of people are dog lovers. I used to have a dog, and so I would still have Royal today if I could take care of Royal. Royal was hard to take care of. That motherfucker was expensive. Royal. As a kid, dogs are kids, and cats are like adopted children. You're like, yeah, you don't gotta really always be on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Somebody taught that motherfucker before you, in spirit or in the real world. But cats are pretty much watching you. So it's like I look at cats like is adopted children. Sometimes they could even be parents. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, you could be the child of a cat. You don't even notice. You're the kid. They are protected. And so depending on what animals people have, that's significant. I remember fleas were one thing that I was afraid of my dog to get, just because I didn't want my dog to get sick. I had tried to, maintain her shots and everything like that, grooming her. So if you have dogs, cats, or animals that can attract fleas, be careful for that. Be careful with that, because something could be significant with fleas getting infected, and then now your dog's infected, now you're infected, and then you're sick. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah. So if you have animals, make sure you're getting your animals taken to the vet, getting them their shots. You're like, yeah, make sure that you're protective over your animals for sure, so they don't get sick, because that's significant. I feel like your animals could even get sick, not from the cold. I'm talking about from like from diseases. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, yeah, rodents and fleas and things like that, infected stuff. All right, let's get into it. So that's the overall first message. Protect the animals, their immune system if you have them, so yours can be protected, your home, and protect yourself. You're like, yeah, it's time we protect our bodies. Okay, somebody here is all lovey-dovey. Hi, I'm sad. I know. Because by Scorpio? Okay. I'm sad. What's wrong with you, King Kids? With the Aries, Taurus? What's the matter? What's the matter? All right, we're trying to get the message. You keep coming out as sad. Hey, sister, why are you sad? With Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces? What's wrong? What's going on? All right. So somebody here is sad. Oh no. Are you okay? You feel robbed. All right. Did somebody steal your heart? With the Aquarius, Libra, you feel robbed. All right. Let's get into it. We're going to put one card right here for you guys overall. Okay, connected to this message, this energy. Now, there could also be a sign of other people. Make sure you're staying away from sick people, okay? You're like, yeah, I don't care if their immune system is weak. I don't care if their mind is weak. I don't care if their pockets are weak. And no, I don't care if their heart is weak. It's all illnesses. If it's weak, it's sick. Okay, I get it. Okay, if it's weak, it's sick. Cause the Leo, it is. Yeah. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, so if it's weak, it's sick. You're like, yeah. Can you give me one for right here for the collective, for the overall, for each person connected to this message? You want me to give them their energy? Yeah. You're walking into a new year. Yeah, so you're finding solutions, collective. All right. I feel like this is all about you figuring out what you need to do when it comes down to fixing any problem that you may be running into. It doesn't just have to do with your health. It could have to do with anything that you could be having going on right now. All right. Any sort of problems you may have. I feel like though things do need to be fixed. Okay. Whether this is spiritually, mechanically, emotionally, financially, all right, mentally. There's problems, so you're gonna fix it. You're like, yeah. And something's gonna be easy for you. Okay, put the Leo. So it's almost like, yeah, you're gonna get it done. The world, this lets me know you're gonna complete it. So yeah, you're gonna see it through. You're gonna do what you say or finish what you start. Okay? With the Aries. And I feel like you're gonna be happy. You could have support as well. There could be somebody in your community or somebody who lives in the same area as you or that lives with you that could be supporting you with this or supporting you a lot connected to any sort of problems that you may have. You could be having problems with your home, all right, with your living situation, okay? You're going to find a solution. So, yeah, it's going to come together effortlessly. You're like, yeah, so this is like a card about not worrying, knowing that everything's going to be okay, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, staying positive. You're like, yeah, okay. I also feel like you're opening up your energy more to your community or the area that you're located in. So it's like an energy of like you're being more welcoming towards others, okay? And people are being more welcoming to you. It's like a very friendly energy. So this could be like you getting out and going to places around town more, like going out and doing things in your community more. I don't know if this is like events or you're like, yeah, people's houses, celebrations. Um parks, but finding time to just like get around. I feel like you're traveling in your community a lot, or you're getting around in your community in a good way. I feel like you're connecting with your community, but I feel like they like you. Your community like you. You like, yeah, they're welcoming to your energy. It's a friendly community. And so you can be yourself here. You're like, yeah, you could be vulnerable. You could be open. All right. Keep your doors locked, but you're like, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, your energy can be more. You're like, hi, you could say hi to your neighbors. Hi, my name is, right? Like, shit, make them some cookies or something. Don't fuck them up, or like, don't try to. You're like, yeah, poison them, but you can make them some brownies or something. I don't know, your neighbors. Remember they used to do stuff like that, you guys? You're like, yeah. They used to do that at the time. We used to make the cookies when we got new neighbors. They were so friendly. You make the cookies for your new neighbors. You're making them brownies. Why we ain't doing that no more? All right. With Libra, Virgo, Scorpio. All right. So somebody ain't making you nothing. You like, because some of you guys moved or you're moving and you're like, it's not a bad community. It's a good community. But like somebody here, you could make some cookies for the bitcher nigga. Welcome them nice. Make them some brownies. You're like, yeah. Right. Celebrate their arrival. You got a new visitor. You got a new neighbor. Could the cancer. All right. So you find that out. It's a new world. It's not like that no more. Cause the Leo, people here don't fuck with people no more. So maybe you could start that up again. Maybe you could start making people feel more welcome. You're like, yeah. So the community trust each other again. Then you guys start telling each other the business. All right. They tell you when people say, they tell you when people doing weird shit around your house that you want your neighbors to be your friends. I don't know. I have a hard time with that. You're like, but you do. All right. So what I'm seeing though, you're like, no, that's what's going on. Yeah. So people are getting along. So this is a good time to, I don't know, find ways to just connect with your community more because they'll help you. It's like an energy like everybody fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You like everybody cooling with the Aries. There is no bad blood, no problems. All right. You could be meeting up with somebody today or sometime this week. I see you doing that. I see you meeting up with a person and they're gonna help you. You're like, yeah, because with the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries. Yeah. Hey, chat. So there's people around you. There's support around you. This is support. Okay. You're also home a lot. You like being home? You're like, yeah. You spend more time at home. Or you start to get more time at home. You spend more time in the crib. You're like, yeah. Some of you guys could work from home. Right. But I feel like you do start spending more time at home. Could an Aquarius. All right, the star. Right. So you're healing. This is a healing energy. I feel like you're happier. Okay. You're going to be inspired by the things going on around you in the community that you're in. There's going to be things happening that inspire you, that influence you to want to do more, say more, be more. It's like an energy of like you walking down the street one day. You could be going to the park. You walking down the street one day, just going to the park, and you see kids outside, like doing something creative. This could be jump roping. This could be, hopscotch. This could be rapping. This could be dancing. Okay, we could say dancing, right? You see kids dancing. They got their little ox and shit, their little boom box, whatever that is. They out there dancing while you just walking to the park. These kids, and then that inspire you. It's like maybe you ain't had nothing inspire you to do things in a while, but you just walking to the park bored one day or going to work, driving to work, you see something just in the moment inspires you because it's around you. It's just in your community. Maybe you don't know those kids. You don't know those kids that are dancing, but you know these streets. You know this park. You know that this is your community. And so you comfortable there, and then that inspires you to want to do something. Like if you're a dancer but you ain't been having the inspiration to dance, watching children do some cold shit, all of a sudden now you inspired to create some choreography. Now all of a sudden you inspired to start up a little I don't know, a little dance class or something, where you're charging $5 a head to do the dance classes. You make choreography for dance classes outside your house. Like, I don't know, it's like an energy though. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, you're finding ways to make more out of something and make something more attractive and better in a community that serves you, because other people around you are doing that too. Something's getting cleaned up in your community or area that you currently reside. There could be celebrities in this community, doctors, influencers, scientists, pilots, uh, philosophers, or philanthropists. I don't know. Yeah, cause the Capricorn. But there's money to be made. The fuck in that area. So wherever you're at, there's money to be made. Dunna, 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 hoo, dun, 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 dunna, 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 dunna. I ain't making money. Cause the Taurus, Aries, you like, it's where I'm at. Yeah, in your area, there's money to be made. Something here is like there's money all around you or something. Jobs all around you, opportunity. Is you like, what about the competition? There is a lot of competition. You stupid competition. And there is a lot of competition. There is a lot. Cause the Leo, they show is. Them motherfuckers is coming. All right. So that is competition. Who's the Virgo? Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Okay. Fix my camera. Okay, so somebody's worried about that. Who's the Aquarius, Gemini? Don't be worried. Don't be scared. It's okay. You're funny. Okay, wait. It's competition. It's competition. Yeah. There is. If you see it that way. Right? You feel like there's other people who want what you want. Right? That's right. Well, what makes you different? You gotta find a way to stand out from the bitch or nigga. Dare to be different. What make you different? What make you special? Okay, wait. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't go back home from watching the little kids do their little dance on the street, nigga, and then try to take their moves and do your little dance, nigga, and teach it, nigga. Like, don't be trying to steal this bitch and their swag, their choreo, nigga, and try to run back home and take their inspiration and, you know what I'm saying, use it for yourself to just eat off of. You're like, no, that's not what I'm saying. You gotta be creative. You gotta be an original. But you get inspired by what's around. You don't get, nigga, offended, intimidated, jealous, and be like, I wanna fuck it up. That's fucked. Like, you ain't gonna get nowhere with that, little baby, little nigga. Hold on. Why are you falling, bro? You keep falling. I'm trying to do this reading. It keeps falling. My camera keeps falling, you guys. I'm sorry. My phone. You like, this joint stupid, bro. Stupid. So yeah, that's what you find out, you guys. You're like, that's what's going on. Nah, it got something to do with that. It's about there's money to be made, and people are mad because you're making it, or you're about to start making more of it, or make it. I don't know. And so somebody here is like, I want that money too. It's something got to do with money, all right? But it's like they don't realize they can make that money too. They just got to go their own way or do something on their own or be original. All right, go with the Virgo. Ain't nothing wrong with that, little baby. Nah, you can do it. You got to do it yourself. There's people doing the same shit in different states. I mean, in the same states all the time. But what make you different? That's what we trying to figure out. What make you original? What make you? All right. So let's just sit on that for a second. Let's just look at that. All right. You find out, yeah, there's a lot of people around you. All right, collective. All right, chat. A lot of bitches and niggas. A lot of motherfuckers. But not everybody's a star, nigga. Not everybody's shining. The sun, nigga. Not everybody. Okay? That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of us around, but we're not all the same. Don't you get it? Somebody here had to pour into you. Somebody here, I had to pour into you for you to be as great as you are, for you to be feeling as great as you feel, for you to be thinking of this great idea. You had to get some inspiration. I had to pour this blessing, this gift, this talent into you, these ideas into you. And all of a sudden, you create from that. And now we're all stars. But if somebody don't want to be like that, they take what you giving and they jealous of it or they competitive over it. Now it's like you're about to miss out on money. Now you're not about to be making money because the Capricorn. Now you're not about to be making money. No money, bitch. I swear it's not about to be worse than they let. Like, you don't see. Now you're not gonna be making no more money because the Aries, you're gonna stop getting paid, motherfucker, because you complain too much. No more money. There's no more money. Somebody here, so all of a sudden somebody stopped getting paid. Who's the toy? Gemini. I'm over here reading the cards from my fucking head. What the fuck, spirit? So I feel like that's my new gift. You're like, yeah, because in my dreams, I can do that. I could read tarot from my head. So I feel like that's why I'm doing it like this. I'm not touching the cards. They're right here. But I'm seeing the cards in my head while I'm talking to you guys. I feel like I'm on target. Yeah. I feel like that's the cards that would have came out if I was really doing it. All right. Somebody's getting the message. So why? Somebody finances gonna all of a sudden just stop, or somebody, and then they're gonna try to, I'm telling you, they're gonna try to find other ways to come up off of a bitch or a nigga. I'm telling you, it's gonna backfire because they're not working with people. They're not getting it, you know? You're like, yeah, they're not getting inspired. They're getting intimidated. They're not getting inspired. They're getting mad. They're not getting inspired. Oh my gosh. We need inspiration right now. Because all that other stuff, when people start competing and doing all that, you know, people get tired of that. Like, and trying to be better than the others. Somebody here get bored with that shit. I feel like majority of people do get bored. You get tired of the competition. You know what I'm saying? By episode, By episode 10 or Flavor Flav, nigga, none of them bitches are really in love no more. They're all over it. You can see it by the look on all their face. Nobody want to kiss this nigga no more. By the last season, niggas is done. I'm ready to get that money. Huh. I'm ready to go home. Huh. All right, you can see the difference, the switch up. It's always towards the end when the competition's almost over. You're like, yeah, somebody here start giving up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, not to be rude, but I'm tired, you know, and you can't blame them. So these people gonna get tired when the competition don't work. They're gonna start giving up because they get their finances stopped, or people stop wanting to work with them because nobody wants to work with somebody who don't, I don't know, have like a positive attitude about life or just about things in life. You know, it's like, yeah, you're too negative. You're weird, bro. You're too deceptive, or you're not genuine. You're not authentic. You have malintentions or malintent. So you could also be cleaning up your house or cleaning inside your home or fixing your home around. Okay. Whatever this is. Looks good. There's money to be made, so make it. Don't let these people make you. You're like, facts on my soul. Make the money. Do not let none of these bitches niggas make you. All right. That's the overall right there. Somebody wants to talk to you. It could be somebody. It could be somebody in your family who want to talk to you about something. Because with the Capricorn, Aries, Virgo, you saying no, you don't want to talk to them. Because with the Leo, no, I don't want to talk to them. Aquarius, you realize who it is. Who they keep calling Ace of Swords. They keep calling. Somebody. Bro, why did you call me? Somebody just called me. Oh my, hold on. While I'm on live, bro. That's why. That's the only thing I don't like about doing it from my phone. Niggas be calling you while you're on live. Hold on. Yeah, you gonna have to text me, little baby. I should have put do not disturb Rihanna on my mama. Nigga, I should have put don't disturb this bitch. Spirit. Hey, I'm trying to get the tea bag. Okay. All right. All right, we got a little something going. So, real quick. Ace of Swords. We're on target. That's my confirmation. So, you just gotta keep doing what's best for you. Somebody's gonna either play suit and follow along, they're gonna get it, or they're not gonna get it and they're gonna get left behind. Yep, left behind. Cause of the Pisces, period. Like it's either play suit, cause the Taurus, you get left out in the cold, you get left behind. You gotta either play suit or you gonna, you know what I'm saying, get the boot. Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah. All right. So somebody don't want to get the boot. It looks like you're not answering people's calls. Just like, you see how that was in real time. You see how somebody called me in real time? With the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Why are you calling me, bro? Why are you bothering me? Fuck. Through the Taurus. While I'm on fucking live. So ignored. That's your confirmation. It's happening in real time. Ignore it. You're like, yeah, block it next time. Okay, wait. Could the Cancer? So it's real time. It's like that. You're like, yeah. Like, what the fuck? People calling you and shit? Blocked, all right? Ignored. All right. I'm trying to do something, bro. Bitch. Anybody. I don't give a fuck. It's not the right time. You're like, no, that makes sense. That's what you're saying, Tiori. Ace of Swords, nigga, I'm on target. Somebody know, nigga, we're not answering. I saw it coming. Something here's like in real time. No, to the Pisces. No bullshit. Taurus. All right. That's scary. No, it's not. Okay, so that's that energy. Give me more. So this is you. You like, that's me. All right. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Okay, wait. So here you go. Here you go. All right. So yeah, I feel like you're being serious with people. This isn't the time for you to be, I don't know, like playful too much. I feel like it's an energy of you trying to just grow up, or you're just trying to get smarter, or you're just trying to learn more. It's like there's philosophies that you're living by now. If you weren't living by them before, you're doing it now. And if you are, sorry, my hands are dirty. It's because I was smoking. You're like, yeah, that's why my hands are dirty. But my bong. But if you're living in these philosophies now, that's good. Some of you guys weren't, and now you have to find a way to think higher. Like you have to ascend your mind on a higher level of consciousness, okay? Because it wasn't. You weren't being the star to the sun. That's a high level of consciousness. Um, that's like an energy of being very bright, being a philosopher, somebody who has wisdom that can tell you things based off experience, and it's like also just enlightenment. Somebody who's been through things though, and it's like when they talk about it, they can give you philosophies behind it, examples, uh paradigm shifts, you know what I'm saying? Stories that'll change your life, change your perspective. A lot of these people are motivational speakers, rappers, um writers, authors, podcasters, people who speak on journalism, news, and broadcast the truth or how, what they think. And so their thoughts usually change people's perspective. They influence the world at large, or community at large, because it's like the way they say it too. It comes off like a spell, like somebody here. It comes off as a metaphor at times, or a simile, or an acronym, or somebody's very smart. Okay, this is you. Okay? With an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody's smart. Okay. I know. Yes, they are. So somebody is a genius. You're like, yeah. They're smart. You're smart. So this is you. I feel like you're smart. I feel like men or women, I feel like there's people that are smart, right? And so they lead other people. If you're the one who's doing this, okay, you're doing the right thing. I feel like you have the knowledge to do it. You have the wisdom. And I feel like you're being guided, like I said, by higher forces, like definitely a higher level of consciousness. I feel like if you're following this type of guru or this type of person, you're following the right person, or you're listening to the right people. You're like, yeah, cool with the Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So there's that. Something is disappointing. I feel like there's people who used to listen to someone. You could have listened. There could have been people who used to listen to an Aquarius or a Leo. They don't listen to them no more. Or Aries, okay, or Scorpio. So, okay, I'm not trying to laugh. We love you, Leo, Aquarius, Aries. Okay, but wait, somebody here isn't listening to them no more. They used to. Could the Leo? All right, so I feel like if this is you used to listen to people, you don't listen to them no more all of a sudden. If this is somebody else, they used to listen to people, they don't listen to them. All of a sudden they listen to you. They following you. They feel like you have the key to something that they're trying to either access or obtain. Yeah, it's a key. It's a secret. It's a key. The Cancer, Ace of Swords. So somebody feel like you have the key to something that they're trying to either access or obtain, some sort of hidden knowledge or information. Could the Aries, Saggy, Pisces. Somebody's trying to access that. What's the Queen of Swords? I feel like there's gonna be some men who start listening to women. If you already were a man, especially that listen to women, especially, you're not like the Kevin Samuels, all right? The fresh and fits. The Taurus. Ace of Sword, Ace of Spade. So you're not like them. You're like, that's not me. Yeah, you're men who listen to women, okay? Because you know, like, pussy got power, okay? You're like, yeah, they're smart. All right. So you're men who listen to women. I feel like if you listen to a woman in the past, this could have been an Aries, Leo, Aquarius energy. It didn't have to be, but you're like somebody who told bitches niggas what to do, all right? I don't know. You stop listening to them, you lose hope in them. You go towards another energy, but it's a woman, all right? And it's somebody who's smarter, you feel like. You're like, yeah, you feel disappointed in another person who you were listening to in a community that you were either living in or you would visit or you would frequent. Because the Gemini. And you don't want to listen to that person no more. Somebody's worried about that. You're leaving that person behind and you're going to start following somebody else. And if you're this person who is like a speaker or you do this type of work, there's people that's leaving people behind. They're going to start following you. You like, yeah. And this is going to make somebody mad or feel intimidated or cause someone to get worried. Because the Gemini side you. Because they're getting left behind. Somebody knows. Because the Pisces, like somebody knows something's not working no more. Something's not working at all. Something's dead. What's the Queen of Swords? But it's only because somebody else has knowledge, the key to something. It's like hidden information that somebody's trying to access or unlock. It's interesting. All right, so it's the key. Somebody has the key to the future. To the Aries. Saji. Clarify the Three of Wands. That's what it looked like. The Three of Wands is like a card about knowing, like, okay, it's about a card of like waiting on something to come, like waiting on your ships to come in. It's like, you know, something's coming in the distance and you're waiting on it to get in. It could be like waiting on a person to come in town from being deployed for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, like it could be, it's just like, you knowing something is coming. You know that there's a date ahead or there's something ahead. All right. You know that a time is coming or a date is coming and something's going to happen in the future, but it hasn't happened yet. You're waiting on it to come. That's what that card is. You're like, yeah. And with that globe thing, you see that blue yellow thing he's holding, you're like, yeah, that's like a globe of the future, like how psychics be having globes, you know, they'll have like to look through. You're like, yeah, that's like a globe of looking through the future. Like it's like he could see the future through that globe. It's like somebody here who's on top of the world, they could see the future. They're just waiting for it to come in. So that's what I'm trying to see. I think that's what Spirit's saying. What's the Three of Wands? Clarify the Three of Wands. Is that it? Ace of Swords? I think that's it. Yeah, somebody wants the key to the future. They want to know. Somebody wants to know the future. It's the key to the future. And somebody don't got that key. Because the Sagi, Gemini, Cancer, somebody don't know what's to come. And that's dangerous to someone. Somebody feel like knowing the future is important. I feel like that too. Because the Sagi, Capricorn. All right, so that's what it is. That's the Ace of Swords. That's what it is. And so, because the Gemini, that's it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. All right. People are scared, you know? You know, you don't know what's to come. It could scare you. It's like, this is coming from fear. Fear of getting set up with an Aquarius. Fear of getting robbed. Fear of getting abused. Fears. This is all from somebody's fears. In order for me not to be scared, I need clarity. If I don't want to be afraid anymore, I need to know what's to come so I can expect and not be afraid. So, you know, that's why somebody's doing this or you're doing this or, you know, you're like, yeah, they're afraid. Somebody lost faith or lost hope in people who can't help them see the future, their future. Somebody don't have clarity on their future, on the future, and that scares them. You know what I'm saying? And they want that key. They feel like it helps them live longer. It'll protect them. They feel like It'll give them more understanding of their life, and it'll help them have more faith. They want more faith in themselves. This could be somebody who believes in God. They could believe in God. They could be religious. But I feel like they just at least say, it's like, fuck all that. I need to believe in myself, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the one doing the movement, the movements, or I'm the one doing the action, if I'm the one who's living the life, nigga, God's not, nigga, physically living this bitch right here in my body, nigga, and nor is a Jesus walking next to me, nigga. It's me. Somebody realize they on their own. Like, when I really look, nigga, look around, nigga. When I really look around, where you at, ho? Nobody's around. Now, you could be in the sky somewhere. You could be in the mist. Ashe. Yes. Amen. Amen, spirit. That right. It don't mean I see you. Okay? And somebody realized that. I'm alone, little bitch, little nigga. In my mind, I'm alone. Emotionally, I'm alone. I'm lacking faith. At times, I do feel alone physically. Even when there's people around me, I still be feeling alone. Because with the Aries, Leo, Sag, I still be feeling alone. So I'm scared. I need to figure out how to trust myself. You know what I'm saying? And so when I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, you feel me? I fear no evil. Like, somebody's trying to figure out how to stop being afraid. But they feel like that's the key. Knowing the future will help me stay. And that's true. That is true. That's true. It'll give you peace of mind. Because with the Libra, that's true. That is very true. That's true. All right. So yeah, that changes things for people, because it's like they're opening their mind to gaining more knowledge. And so if you're this person who's the teacher, A+ to you. Like, you're gonna help somebody be, oh my gosh, well equipped for their own journey, and also helping others transition. This is someone who's going to be able to know what it's like to be on both sides, on the learners, like somebody who had to pretty much learn the hard way from listening to the wrong people, and then they had to learn the right way from listening to the right people, being guided towards the right people, to the side you. So this is somebody who is led in the dark and was guided towards the light. You feel what I'm saying? And if you're the light, they're coming straight to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the one who's going to help them on this journey. But what you need to know is that they're going to be well equipped to be the student, the teacher, and, you know what I'm saying, the listener at some point, just to sit back and watch other people do what they did, just like you're going to sit back and watch niggas do what you've done. You know, you're like, yeah, it's like an energy, though. Like, something's all in a community. And so just know that it's all around you. People need help. Mentally and emotionally, they don't believe in themselves. That's why they're not doing things that are keeping them great and inspired. You know, with children believe in themselves. One thing about it, two things for sure. Children believe. You like, yeah. That's one of my favorite songs. Shrek. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe. That's my shit. It's Shrek. That's my shit, though. You like, yeah, on my show. Shrek. What other song? Is that the only one? It's the other one. The I'm a Believer by Smash Mouth. Wait, no, that's not the one. Hold on, you guys. It's the I'm a Believer from. It's from Shrek, right? Yeah. Hold on, it's this one. I'm hearing that other one. Hey now, yeah, rock star. It's not that one. Oh yeah. It's the Now I'm a believer. Da-na-na-na-na. Say I'm in love. Ooh, now I'm a believer. I can't even if I tried. Da-na-na-na-na. When I saw her face, ooh, that's my shit. Now I'm a believer. So sometimes you just take a person's face, a person's story, a person's voice. But children, they don't even need all that. You like, no, man, children just natural born believers. But yeah, like. So I feel like the older you get jaded. You know what I'm saying? You get bored with life. And it causes you not to believe in things when you start going through real life shit, nigga. That niggas take the fairy tale out of you, nigga, the dream out of you, nigga, the right. You like, yeah, people make life too real for people, right? It's hard for people to stay childlike and keep that believing energy. People hurt your feelings at a young age. You don't want to do something that you were great at doing or you thought you could do at 5, 6, 7, 8 years old because somebody getting on your head early, my nigga. These kids these days too, they cold pieces. They rude as hell. They meaner than they was, I feel like 10 years ago. You like, yeah? Oh my God. And they were mean 20 years ago. I feel like they're meaner today. They got way better jokes, way better comeback. They just come for you. And you feel like I don't want to do this no more. They're talking about me. And then you start losing hope in yourself. Your confidence go down. So you gotta, as a kid, it's even hard because other kids can knock you down too if other kids are raised by adults or around adults who are constantly knocking them down and making them feel like they're worthless or that they're not gifted or they're not great. You're like, yeah, that could challenge another child. And so it is hard to get people to believe, but even adults are the hardest. And they always gonna talk about, no, I believe in God, but no, they don't believe in themselves though. And I think that if you was made in God's image, or if we say that that's what's true or that's what's right, then you should believe in yourself just like you believe in the God you say you believe in, because you was made in God's image, right? I'm just trying to help make it make sense. You don't need all that, but some people do. When I saw her face, now I'm a believer. When I saw them doing this, now I believe in myself. Stop believing in yourself through all these other people, nigga. What about when you see in what you see in yourself? I don't see that. Oh, look at the Scorpio. Right. Right. So that's what's backfiring. You got to see that some people don't see shit in themselves that other people do. They waiting on you to validate what's inside of them or who they are, or how great they are, or what. And it's like, man, no, believe in yourself, but you gotta speak that type of life into them. And that's what's hard. Is like, how long can you speak to the masses? You're like, not forever, bitch. All right, some Pisces, Leo, facts. Somebody will have to go on their way, and I feel like they will. This person's gonna get it. People are gonna get it. When you're ready to stop teaching, they'll stop listening. You're like, yeah, facts. All right, but yeah, that's what you're gonna have to realize, that they shouldn't need that though. Other people, other things, outside sources or outside people to make them feel any sort of belief in themselves, to where they get inspired to create or be great. You're like, yeah, it shouldn't take me. It shouldn't take anyone outside of yourself. You're great. You need to know that. Right. All right. So yeah, this person, they feel like they made the wrong choice in following someone. They could have followed a Scorpio too. Like I said, it could have been a Scorpio, an Aries, Aquarius, a Leo. Yeah, it could have been a Scorpio, the King of Cups. The Lovers. They could have followed their lover, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their husband, their wife. Like, this is you. Somebody feel like it was the wrong choice. I should have never followed them. Feel the Pisces? Virgo. Should have never followed this bitch. You stupid. Hey, somebody feel like you should have never followed little bitch, little nigga. All right, go to Aquarius, Scorpio, Capricorn. Like, what in the world? What is wrong with you guys? So this how you feel? You're like, yeah. I don't know why I listen to that dumb bitch. Dumb nigga. Okay. Okay. So you're funny. All right, good to Leo. So I do laugh because that is funny to me. Good to Pisces. So you don't listen to them no more all of a sudden. You feel like it was the wrong choice. Why did I listen to them? You thought they were smart. I don't know what it was about them. What's the 5 of Cups? So you regret it, right? You're disappointed in someone's what's the 5 of Cups? What's wrong with you? It's like you feel like somebody was not who they said they were. You're not like everyone else. You're not like these people. You don't have it. What's the 5 of Cups, spirits? What was wrong with them? All right. Good to Aries. Something doesn't make you sad. It just make you disappointed. Like, you feel like somebody's not as disciplined as you. You feel like somebody's not as serious as you. You feel like somebody doesn't take things as serious as you. You feel like somebody's not as, I don't want to say it like that, but like grown as you. But it's not like because of what they have or anything. You feel like it's really mental. You feel like somebody's mentally a child. You feel like maybe you laugh at times, or you could play, but like when it's a serious conversation and when something's serious, like you take shit serious. You take people serious or serious situations serious. You don't think certain things are funny that aren't funny. It's like the energy of I don't know. You feel like though, you know when to laugh. You know when to get straight up. Like you know when to, poker up, poker your face up where you gotta have a poker face. It's like yeah, you know how to roll switch, or you know how to code switch, or you know how to, yeah, all right. So that's what you're doing. You're code switching. You know how to change. It's like a chameleon or something. Yeah, you feel like this person doesn't know how to do that. Put the Saji, Aquarius. It's code switching. It's like a chameleon. Like you feel like you know that you can't be the same person at work that you are at school. If you're in school or something, you're like, yeah, you can't be the same person at home that you are at work. Like you know that you have to have different sides. So I feel like you live in all your sides, but you feel like somebody don't know how to switch depending on where they're at or what they're doing, like depending on the location you guys are in together, depending on the scenery, or depending on, you're like, yeah, somebody don't know how to just get in line. This is like a getting in line, and it disappoints you. So you don't listen to them because you feel like you can't take them serious. That's the only thing I can say. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, you don't take them serious. You feel like somebody don't do what they say either. You feel like somebody don't abide by their own rules or their own standards or their own word or their own expectation. You feel like somebody, it's like a double standard or something. All right, good. Leo, Libra, Aquarius. So you feel like somebody be trying to say what other people can and can't do, but they be doing what they tell other people don't do. Like somebody here, you feel like it's fake, or you feel like they're a snake, or you feel like they don't walk it like they talk it. Yeah, they confusing because Scorpio. That's how you feel. Taurus. To the Leo. Yeah, so you don't give them attention. To the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they don't know why. Scorpio. Somebody's like, why don't you talk to me? Why don't you say hi first? Why don't you give me attention? To the Libra, you act like they're not there. Right. Wait. Somebody's like, why? Because I just told him. So that's why you're disappointed in them, and that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, try it on somebody else. Cause the Saji, yeah, try it on somebody else. All right. Also, you think somebody's too controlling, or too clingy, or too possessive, or too somebody? What the fuck? Who's the Capricorn? Aries, your Sag. Yeah, you don't like someone, so that's what it is. I feel like someone don't like you either. It's obvious. What's that? Ten of Swords. I'm about to go. Somebody needed to know about that. Somebody's gonna die in the future or get hurt. It looks like it looks like a death. It looks like a painful one. Kuno with the Saji. If somebody gets hurt, it could be a lot of people. But whoever it is, it's the people that's getting left behind. That's like death. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Somebody's scared. See why the Ten of Wands landed on the Nine of Swords like that? Because somebody need to know shit like that. See, somebody's scared of hearing about that, but it's like they need to know, so they ain't gonna be scared. I need to know somebody about to die. Who about to die? Am I about to somebody? Capricorn. You stupid, Cappy. Pisces. Yeah, somebody like, no, I need to know about that. Cause like, is this my story, bitch? I need to know the future. All right. Yeah, so somebody trying to stop shit from happening. They want to change anything that could be a part of their fate, for sure. With an Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio. Hold on. But there is deaths in the future. It could be women dying. Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. Somebody all of a sudden stops communicating here right before somebody's death. Somebody stops communicating with the people who die. They make a choice to, like, somebody's like, I'm over it. I don't want to talk to you no more. With the Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius. Somebody stops talking to someone right before their death. It's like they turn their back on them, or you could be the person that does this. This could have been a coworker or somebody you were invested in financially, because with the Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or somebody you worked with, or somebody you had some sort of financial ties with, or something. But it's like it happens behind this man's back. What's interesting is it's after this man turns his back on this woman or these people. And it's because it's his finances. He stops spending money or supporting someone, or he stops investing in someone or working with someone. Yeah. And he's happier, with the Pisces. He's glad he did that. He's not a part of this. He's happy he left somebody behind. But whoever he leaves behind, they get hurt or they end up dying because it's almost like they need help. They need his help, or they need his money, or they need his support, or they need that man. It's like they were dependent on this man. Yeah, the devil. They were dependent on him. Somebody was codependent off this man. They are. They need his money. All they want is his fucking money. With the Libra, Capricorn. And they lie. It could be a lot of people though. Like the 10 of Wands could be like energy of like 10 plus people, You're like, yeah, it could be a lot of people who are using somebody, trying to get over on somebody, but they need somebody's money. And when someone, or they need somebody to do some sort of work for them. And when someone's not doing that, they get stressed out or overburdened or like, and that's what kills them, is trying to do something on their own, or trying to complete something on their own, or trying to, yeah, them not being able to use somebody no more is what gets them killed. With an Aquarius, they can't use somebody no more, or they can't control somebody's finances. With the Capricorn, so it's a prophecy. Somebody gonna die after they get left behind financially. Something's gonna be a painful death. I don't know how they're gonna die. I just know it's gonna be painful. They could get sick. I don't know. Something's gonna affect their bloodstream though. I don't know how they die, but I know that's when it happens. It's after they stop getting somebody's attention, and it's after they stop getting somebody's money. So they can't rob somebody no more, use somebody no more. With the Cancer, Scorpio, because somebody stops talking to someone. Somebody's gonna make a choice, like a concrete decision. You're like, yeah, to never communicate with somebody again. Because with the Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, and that's like that it's like there's when it's like, whew, I don't know. One more. That's what happens. That's the truth. The Ace of Swords, Kuth and Aquarius, the Seven of Swords reverse. That's it. So just wait on it. The Three of Wands, look forward to it. It could be happening in the next three weeks, 3 months. I don't fucking know. What month are we in? Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. I don't know. It could happen in the next 3-4 months, 3-4 weeks. I don't know what that is with the Virgo. I don't know. But what I do know, and I don't even know if it's like It is. It's karma. I was gonna ask you that, spirit. I was just gonna say that. I don't even know if it's like somebody's karma or if it's just like, no, it's karma. It's their contract, and I was just gonna ask you that, spirit, on my show, because I was like, is this a part of their karmic contract or is this a part of their karma? Spirit, like, yeah, it's their karma, little bitch. All right. Good, the Libra. Yeah, it's their contract for sure. It's their judgment day. Okay, good, Scorpio. It's a double warning. So it is meant for them to die. Absolutely. With the Gemini. Okay. Yeah. Let it go. So I feel like it is meant for somebody to die, is what Spirit's showing me. I'm going to get the confirmation, or you are, or somebody here is. It's meant for this bitch or nigga to be dead. Spirit feels like you deserve it. Okay. Oh. Okay. You deserve it. All right. You deserve it. All right. So here for these hell problems. I deserve it. All right. So you find out. Can you give me more on this person? The one who's trying to access the key. They're the one leaving people behind. Give me more on this person. Go deeper on their fears. And then I'm going to say the advice and I'm going to go. Hope you guys have a great day today. You're like, yeah. All right. Give me one more for this person. Yeah. Somebody doesn't want to lose. They don't want to give up on themselves. They don't want to quit. This could be with the Cancer. Gemini, is their energy. So somebody here's they're a fighter. They don't want to quit. They have a lot of fears, but it's because they have a lot of desires. They have things that they want to achieve or accomplish. Somebody's not ready to die, nigga. I ain't ready to go out yet. All right. You stupid. Somebody not ready to go yet. And as they shouldn't be. All right. But they do have a lot of things that they want to complete in their life before they die. And that's their biggest fear, is like not being able to complete things, like missing out on opportunities. Because this is somebody who really has a lust for life. They have a thirst for it, as well as knowledge, because they show me so much of that air energy. Somebody here, they don't want to miss out on an opportunity to be great. You know what I'm saying? And that's just in their own everyday life. Somebody wants to be great. I'm worried. Like what if this or this happens, and I wasn't ready for it. I fucked up. I fuck. So they like to be prepared because they like to take action, and they like to, get things done. So when they don't know how tomorrow looks, they get scared because they feel like I have more life left. I have more to do. I still got life left, bitch. I still got more. And that's not a lie. They do. So they get worried about that. They get afraid that they're going to end up missing out, end up not being able to live their life, end up like a wanderlust. It's like, I can't really explain it. Somebody's worried about that. Ace of Swords. Yeah. Okay. This is you. Good Aries. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody for some reason is afraid of getting old. Can we talk about it? No. Okay, wait. So we do have to talk about it, old heads. It's the truth. You're afraid of aging. You don't want to get older. You don't see it as season. Okay, you don't like that, and that's something you find out. Spirit feel like that's okay, old heads. You don't have to feel bad about that. Spirit like Who said that you age every year? Who said that there was 365 days in a year? Who said that there was 24 hours in a day? Who said that there was hours? Who said that? Now we do know there is night and day, but who said what hours are? You're like, yeah. Who said what a second was? Who said a minute? You're like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Old head, you old enough to make your own rules, okay? You say however old you feel. If you feel 21, say you 21, old head. If you look 21, you older, say it, lie, old head, because it's not a lie for real. You like, no, because spirits say, how do we know they're telling the truth? They're done. Okay, old head, you're right. You've been here the longest. You're right. You know. All right. Somebody's scared to get old. They feel like that's not a part of my future. Okay. Gemini. Aquarius. You definitely got to get older. I don't know why you're scared. So they're scared to age. It's aging. It's like, no. With the Virgo. No. Yeah, you're getting old. I see it. All right. Cute as hell. So somebody's afraid of that. So these are somebody's fears. We're trying to get into them. You're like, this is what they're afraid of. This is what we. Somebody's afraid of being broke. Okay. Wait, with the Cancer, Taurus. It's fears with the Pisces. Okay. I've been thinking, bitch. I've been thinking. All right. Somebody afraid of some shit. So they need a teacher. Teach me how to stop being afraid, motherfucker. You're right. You're the Aries. Hey, nigga. Hey, little nigga. Hey, little bitch. Put the Capricorn Virgo Taurus. Hey, nigga. Teach me how to stop being afraid. Hey, help me stop being afraid. Somebody need help. You said that's all it is? Yeah. Some people are afraid to be broke. So we're going to go towards the niggas with money, the bitches with money. If they see. I'm serious. People are going to try to figure out, how did you make money? How are you getting it? And be vulnerable, be open with the community. You're like, yeah, try to at least help them find ways to come up. Don't be like that. Nobody's going to fuck with you, dumb bitch. Dumb nigga. With Aquarius. Aries. Make sure you're giving them good advice. Ways to make money. You're like, yeah, especially if they support you and all that. You're like, yeah. So that's good. This is how you support them. They're gonna look for gurus, people who know how to make money out of thin air. People who know how to, I swear to God, because Scorpio. People who know how to make money out of thin air. Where did that come from? It fall from trees. I'm telling you. Somebody who know how to make money. They looking for those types. Somebody gonna go question your family, your businesses. The Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces. How'd you guys do that? How'd you make that? Can I ask, how did you? Right. Help them. Tell Ace of Swords. Give them game. Why not? It's free game. I don't know, but it's like, that's what I see you guys doing. You're gonna help them. Cause what do you have to lose? You're blessed. You're like, right. And that's how you guys start looking at life. Like, come on now. What do I have to lose? Scorpio. I'm blessed. Capricorn. Yeah, I like those type beside you. They give you everything you need, They're blessed. They have everything they need. All right. I have everything I ever needed and wanted. All right. They support you. Because the tourists with ideas, with with financial blessings, with shelter, like all type of shit. I show gratitude, they support you. So take it and be grateful if you're this person, because you're scared. You need support right now because you don't know, but it's like somebody else do, and spirit gonna guide you to that. You're gonna find them, find them. You're gonna find it. They're gonna guide you to that person. Whatever you're looking for. Everybody looking for something different. Like I said, somebody looking for money, somebody looking for keys to the future, somebody looking for keys to wealth, somebody's looking for keys to happiness. So there's all these keys. You gotta figure out, who got the key you need. But you're gonna find that person. And if you're that person, I see you giving out keys. Because people need okay, sorry, this is so deep. Why am I all right, because I'm high. These swords to me are like keys, okay? I feel like, because the Nine of Swords is something that hasn't happened yet, but somebody's afraid of it to happen. Like this is like, this isn't happening, but it can happen. It's like a high possibility, but it's not what's happening. But it could happen, but it's not. You don't really know, but you do, but you don't, but you do, right? You're like, yeah, it could be like having a nightmare of you dying. Is this really happening? Am I really about to die? Or you get scared because it's like it's a message, but it's not really happening right now. But it could happen, but it's not. You're like, okay, I understand. Now you having nightmares. You're scared to die, right? Because you got a dream or a sign or whatever. So this is what this is. You knowing that something can happen, but it hasn't happened yet. So you're afraid of what if it does? Okay. And so these are all like invisible keys to me. I feel like because they're swords. I feel like because something's not really happening, this isn't a real card. Of course, the Nine of Swords is just all in your head, but it's like because you don't really have clarity, you don't really know if it's happening or not. You're just scared. You're worried. Like, I don't really know, but I think I don't know, but I think it might, maybe not. I don't know. So it's like energy of you don't have any clarity. But at the end of the day, and you're worried about it, you have anxiety. But at the end of the day, there's a key, and you just got to know which one to grab so that you can get clarity for whatever you're going through. There's people who hold these keys all over the world. There's a lot of people who hold keys to all type of shit, but you just got to know who the people are. They got the keys though. You got to dream of the people. A lot of times spirit will guide them to your dreams, or spirit will guide them to you through all type of ways, through knowledge. A lot of it's through knowledge though. You have to have knowing of things for you to get knowing of why it's coming to you, or what it means, or what it's connected to. So it's all through the mind. You're like, yeah. What's your advice? Hope you guys have a good day. Bye. You're like, yeah. Keep learning. Yeah, this is good. So you're gonna be like a guru, or somebody's gonna come to you, and it's like, yeah, you're like a Siddhartha. You're like, yeah, like a Buddha. So you're gonna be teaching people, and people are gonna be teaching you. I feel like if you're already a teacher, keep learning. It's crazy. I already had took 3 years of it, Spanish, back in high school, because I just really wanted to experience Spanish. I could have chosen any other language, but Spanish was always close to me. I feel like I was always close to Mexicans when I was a kid, or growing up around Mexicans, and so I wanted to learn it, and I did, but I forgot some stuff. So I had started a course like 3 days ago. It's going on 3 days. No, tomorrow will be day 3. Tomorrow's my day 3. I have to take another course tomorrow. I started a course for the lessons, and it's like all about Spanish, and I'm relearning it. And it's so cool because it's like I'm remembering how to say different things, and I'm really taking down the notes. I'm still learning. And so that helps you stay young as well, is continuing to learn. Keep that in mind, old heads. If you feel like you're getting old, learn something new. Learn something that a child learns, or a child knows, or a child is doing, to help you like feel young again. That made me go back to high school again, like relearning Spanish, and like doing it now where I'm teaching myself. And it's so cool. So keep learning. If you guys are just doing things to just build your mind and your higher level of consciousness, keep doing that. That's good for you. But people are looking for teachers. People are looking for students. But if you're a teacher, keep learning. Love y'all. Bye. Thank you.